The Edge radio broadcast is looking for voluntary international correspondents and interviewers. Are you able to talk to someone objectively? Can you set aside your beliefs and allow others to express theirs? Can you ask searching questions whilst remaining impartial? Would you like to be in the forefront of the exploration into the unexplained, politics, religion, environment and health? Do you want to be part of the Edge broadcast search for truth? Most importantly, can you smile and remain friendly even if your belief system comes into question? If you have answered yes to the above, we would like to hear from you. Previous journalistic or broadcast experience is not required, but a deep interest in unmasking the shroud of lies is essential. As a volunteer correspondent, you will become an important member of the Edge radio broadcast staff. More information can be found on the Edge's homepage. Just look for the link "We are looking for Edge correspondents" just under the main media player at www.theedgeam.com. Please note that the role of correspondent is not guaranteed, and it also depends on your willingness to communicate with a wide variety of people who have varied experiences and beliefs, which may not be similar to your own experiences and beliefs. As a correspondent, you will be an essential element in the Edge broadcast search for truth. Just click "We are looking for Edge correspondents" just under the main media player on the Edge's homepage at www.theedgeam.com.
Welcome back. This is Edge Thursday Reports coming to you from the Edge's UK studio, and my name is Andy Radford. Just a quick mention of the channels the Edge has on offer for the viewer and listener. We have EBN Music, which is run by Steve Darbo. There is the Edge Political channel, hosted by Indian Asia, and coming up in the near future, the Spiritual channel with Larry Catt, and the Woman's channel, hosted by Jamie Ott. Information about this and more can be found on the Edge's website at www.theedgeam.com. Leading dental researcher speaks out against water fluoridation. In this video, which is coming up shortly, Professor Paul Connett talks to Dr Hardy Limeback, former president of the Canadian Association of Dental Research and current head of preventive dentistry at the University of Toronto. Limeback is calling for the end of water fluoridation. Limeback, a former proponent of fluoridation, changed his mind in the wake of new studies showing little benefit to teeth from ingesting fluoride, and a growing body of research indicating links between fluoride and adverse effects, including hip fracture, cancer and arthritis. Here's the video now. Professor Paul Connett and Dr Limeback.
In April of 1999, one of Canada's leading dental researchers began calling for an end to water fluoridation. That researcher was Dr. Hardy Limeback, president of the Canadian Association of Dental Research and head of preventive dentistry at the University of Toronto.
And I guess I'm here in Mississauga because here we have in yourself a practicing dentist, an expert advisor to the Canadian Dental Association, and president of the Canadian Association for Dental Research, and the chairman, head of the Department of Preventive Dentistry at Toronto. But about a year ago, the name made headlines in Canada and beyond when you came out and said you were opposed to fluoridation. What led up to that?
Basically, it started in 1992 when I helped a colleague of mine, Chris Clark, who's a public health dentist at University of British Columbia. Together we organized a workshop to look at the issue of whether or not fluoride supplements should be banned for children who are susceptible for dental fluorosis.
What is a supplement? What's a fluoride?
Fluoride supplement is a tablet of fluoride that gives you the equivalent of a daily dose of fluoridated water. It's a dose that we had always assumed was necessary to protect kids in non-fluoridated areas.
So this would be a tablet that they would swallow?
Yes, or chew and swallow.
Chew and swallow, yeah. And what was your conclusion about the benefit of those supplements?
At the end of the conference, we had experts from all over the States and Canada come together. We came up with a new schedule saying basically, let's ban fluoride supplements for kids under the age of 3 because it was causing dental fluorosis. And it wasn't providing that much of a benefit at all.
Now, what was it then that took you from opposing supplements before the age of 3 to opposing having fluoride in the drinking water?
A number of events occurred. First, I was asked to reorganize another convention or conference on fluoride supplements because the organizations couldn't agree. So we convened again after 5 years in 1997. I invited a number of experts from all over the world, and we had a new conference on fluoride supplements. And during that time, I reviewed the literature as well and discovered that there really wasn't any evidence that fluoride swallowing does any good. In other words, systemic fluoride has very little to do with protecting teeth. It's the contact of the fluoride with the teeth after they appear in the oral cavity, after they erupt, that provides the benefit. And that's when I decided that, wait a minute, we're now using fluoridated water as a drug. We're ingesting it. It really should be used as a mouthwash. We shouldn't be using it to swallow and expose our kids to systemic fluoride.
Now, how many dental researchers around the world agree with you that the benefits of fluoride come from applying it the fluoride rather than through the whole body?
I would say the majority of dental researchers who are knowledgeable about fluoride, karyology, the mechanisms of how fluoride prevents dental decay, the majority would agree that it's a topical effect.